Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakha, Chodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to sincere Ak. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, Shalom. First of all, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who were well in peace and salutation all since Achim. They're out there, of course, risking their lives and their freedom to bring out this Amath, which is the truth of the scriptures. I'm the brother Amathpa, and this is the brother
Yeshaya.
We're from Great Millstone Plain Tables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia, PA, coming again with another lesson to Ruach HaKodesh. Yahweh is the true, almighty, powerful name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and His only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. By Hashem, in the name, Ruach meaning spirit, Kodash is holy, which we utter in the Paleo Hebrew, which is the language that has been returned unto the Hebrew Israelites, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the Lord's chosen people. You're on Lord's anointed ones, and on this side, there's only going to be a remnant that's going to be delivered from the coming destruction. And as what we see that, of course, the place of Venezuela being plagued with all sorts of plagues, and they're in the news currently, okay, because of the whole division between, you have the government, which, you know, they basically want to set up a new government there, the United States, okay, and their various forms of, you know, they operate, obviously, as the whore that rideth upon the scarlet colored beast, okay, and they want to, of course, the United States in particular wants all of the resources of course, Venezuela, and that's why they have interest in Venezuela. All right, so we're gonna get into this article, and we're gonna get into another article about go to the Patriots one too.
Okay.
You can read it too.
Yeah, the title says Patriots owner Robert Kraft facing charges of soliciting a prostitute.
You can speak on it if you want to.
So the owner of the New England Patriots football team, Robert Kraft, he was caught in I guess maybe a massage parlor. It says an Asian day spot, and I guess he was soliciting sex from prostitutes, and he's being charged with a misdemeanor solicitation of prostitution charge.
Yeah, so you gotta hear this big Edomite, which he owned these New England Patriots. Okay, you Patriots are going down anyway too. You Edomite Americans and such, so called. All right, y'all going down. Y'all not white. The Lord is proving that you guys are the devil. All right. I mean, you have it here that the so-called white man who has the whole earth at his disposal. I mean, this dude in day spas, okay. I mean, look, it's not wrong with him getting some box and such. You know, it's lawful, of course, to deal with Zanayim or harlots or whores, you know. But you have it where this damn devil, who, of course, goes out to try to paint himself as being white, being pure, okay, having the light, and be the enlightened ones and such, and of course, they can do no wrong. They, of course, are now being showed for exactly what they are, which is the devil. They're the deceivers, all right? Diablos, all right? So go to the precepts with about name.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. It says, a good name is better than precious ointment in the day of death than the day of one's birth.
Right. So, and, you know, it goes into, you know, a Tawab Shem, all right? You know, it's better than, obviously, it says read it again, Slocky.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:1. It says a good name is better than precious ointment in the day of death than the day of one's birth.
God, you break down.
Yeah. So this dude's name is basically being dragged through the mud, basically in society standards, which they say is prostitution, like dealing with prostitutes is wrong. Yeah. This dude's being looked at as a real dirtbag, you know, in society standards. Yeah. And this is something I don't think he's gonna be able to recover from, to be honest.
yeah, because you know what that comes with, that slander and stuff come with a lot, of course, of they call it deformation of character. All right, they gonna slander him, say, hey, look, he probably gonna lose his woman if he whoever he married to and such. All right, they're going to say that all these NFL owners, they deal with these, they go to day spas. All type of things come on your name when you get caught up in things like this and such. All right, they could say that he's in part of a child sex trafficking ring and such. All right, which a lot of these Edomites are a part of that. You know, you go into that whole and they do a lot of unlawful sex acts, going to that Pizzagate scandals and all of that. You know, these damn devils got a lot of dirt to pay for. All right, but this precept is going to how a good name. All right, how precious it is. Okay, which I mean, the shaman, this oil, this truth. All right, is a blessing. All right, to have that truth. Okay, this truth is gonna get you delivered if you're an Israelite. This truth is gonna keep you from abstaining from all the types of sorts of lust out there. That there's certain type of things that's not good for every man. All right, and you have it where this dude done got caught up in a Moabite spa, where these Edomites, all right, his own people, all right, turn up against themselves, all right, and turning him in. They got a sting, all right, which they had for 6 months when you read the whole article, all right, and now he done got caught up, all right. But this is tarnishing the Edomites fucking, excuse my so-called root speech. It's tarnishing his reputation. All right, and it's gonna be a stain, I will on him. All right.
If I can say this real quick, it says a good name is better than precious ointment. Why? Because a person's name is when somebody thinks of your name, they think of your character, the type of character you have, and your accomplishments. Now, when they think of Robert Kraft, they're gonna be like the dude that's trying to get prostitutes, trying to get Asian prostitutes. That's what they're going to attribute to his name.
Right. Yeah, they got it, and they even gave like the dollar amount, like for $59 for a half an hour, $79 for an hour or something like that. This dude is a multi.
Yeah, and he's going to be exposed for being cheap. Trying to get 50. Yeah, man. $50-something prostitutes.
Yeah, a little sucky. Well, they say the wishy-washy place. This dude on a low level, man. Because these damn Edomites on a low level, man. At the end of the day, man, they on a low level. They not the real true rulers and such. All right, they ain't fit the rule. All right. So go to the next precept about
the Proverbs.
Yeah. Proverbs 22, John. Yeah, cross reference.
This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1. It says, a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. It says a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. Yeah, it's showing you the importance of having a good name. Yeah. It's better than great riches, because after you die, once you die, that's how you're going to be remembered, by your name.
That's right. Yeah, so really us as Israelites and such, we of course want to keep our actual integrity. All right. That, if we were to die in this truth, like it says in the scriptures, I believe it says, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. If we were to die, we want to die with honor and integrity. Okay. To know that we, of course, strove for the masteries and fought the good fight of faith in Yahweh Yahushai, doing everything we can, though our righteousness is nothing but filthy rags. We did everything in our our hearts, all right, our nawa, all right, all right, you can say our hearts, okay, to please Yahweh Yahushai, because that record is going to be, of course, established, okay, carrying on our works into the kingdom of heaven, all right, in which thus, we want to be a part of the election. All right, the first fruits, ones, of course, that are lots to salvation. All right, you got another scripture on that?
Kind of was Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah.
It was.
Yep.
Kind. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 41 verse 13. It says, "A good life hath but few days, but a good name endureth forever." Yeah, a good name endureth forever. Like what? Like the great men of the scriptures, like David, he died, so many years ago. Even though he was, for the brothers that understand reincarnation, even though he was reincarnated, but his previous life as David, he has a great name that's gonna endure forever.
God.
All the great men, Job, Solomon, all those great, when someone has a good name, they're never forgotten.
God, actually, read up right there.
I'm gonna read verse 12 real quick. It says, "Have regard to thy name, for that shall continue with thee above 1,000 great treasures of gold." God.
Yeah, that links up with the other precept we was going into. All right, that's going the real truth. All right, is having a good name with you. That's going to continue with you in the kingdom. All right, that's more better than any riches and stuff. Carnal riches on this side. All right. Because, Esau always try to attribute, obviously carnal, all right, monetary funds as, great wealth and such, all right? Yeah, we know that, it does, money's a defense and, these things are good, but a good name is more better, all right? There's levels to this thing, all right? And then actually go down to verse 15.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 41 verse 15. It says, "A man that hideth his foolishness is better than a man that hideth his wisdom." Right.
And look, you of course got you damn Edomites, you got exposed, all right, for what type of folly that you into. Cause you into nothing but folly dealing with Moab and stuff. We looking at you damn Edomites. Like, wow, why would you even deal with, why would you even deal with some low level spy and all of this, where they's telling you like, yeah, I think he's a regular, you're looking real low level, man, yeah. God.
You want me to read the article?
Yeah.
Let's go to the article. It says, New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft is facing charges of misdemeanor solicitation of prostitution after he was twice videotaped paying for a sex act at an illicit massage parlor, police in Florida said Friday. It says the 77-year-old Kraft was one of 25 people in the alleged solicitation at the Orchids of Asia Day Spa in Jupiter.
God. Yeah, it's like I said as a quagger, I laugh, cause the way it is, they got Orchard Asia Day Spa in Jupiter and stuff. It's illicit, Esau already know what is going on at these different establishments, what the Moab do with this the various day spas and stuff. They just nothing but fronts. They saying some massage parlors, nothing but a front for sex trafficking. Really just a racket. All right.
If I could say this real quick, the same Edomites that's condemning prostitution, they probably deal with prostitutes their damn self.
Which is being exposed.
Yeah, it's being exposed.
Right here, this the top. Yeah.
This same dude probably say he's against prostitution, but he caught red-handed. Even though right here it says Kraft has denied wrongdoing.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of Esau. You catch him red-handed, he still say he didn't do nothing. Yep. They didn't do nothing, spirit.
He didn't do nothing. God. Yeah, that's right, man. That's Esau, man. He's a straight liar, man. He lie right in your fucking face, man. How you do the Most High, man, with Cain? Am I my brother's keeper and stuff like that? That's what these damn devils do, man. They the chief devil, man. They are the wicked, man. All right.
It says, It says Michael Edmondson, spokesman for the state attorney's office in Palm Beach County, told ESPN that the nature of any charges that the 25 people will face will not be released until next week. Kraft has denied wrongdoing. Says the potential charges come amid a widespread crackdown on sex trafficking in Florida from Palm Beach to Orlando. Hundreds of arrest warrants have been issued in recent days as a result of a 6-month investigation, and more are expected. It says 10 spas have been closed and several people charged with sex trafficking have been taken into custody.
Yeah, so look, man, Esau had it set up a sting, and I mean, how you think of the sting? You think it's just these low-level peons getting caught? You got this dude, multi-billionaires, getting caught up in this this actual sting. Esau, as they say, Egyptian against Egyptian. You got Esau getting exposed. He getting caught up. He getting showed for really the criminal he is. Because, like I said, it's just beyond about him getting his little, his dang rod, whatever they doing to him. He's getting his rocks off. Esau be involved in a lot of wicked things, whoremongering and such. All right.
Okay. Want me to keep going on the article?
If you see anything at your
let me see.
Right there.
Which one?
Read that right
This
there.
one?
Yep.
It says Jupiter Police Chief Daniel Kerr said he was shocked to learn Kraft, who is worth $6 billion, was allegedly paying for sex inside a strip mall massage parlor.
Wow.
It says, we are as equally stunned as everyone else, Kerr said. Kraft lives in Massachusetts and has a home in the Palm Beach area. He is a frequent guest of President Donald Trump at his Mar-a-Lago club.
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago, yeah.
It says, though a Democrat, Kraft is friendly with Trump.
Yeah. So you see it, even the cops is surprised, This dude worth all this money. He dealing with these he in a low-level strip mall and stuff. Dude, I mean, this is crazy. God. Yeah, and they look at Jake, Jake, he be in the same place that Jake could be in there. Getting his little things off and all that,
This dude a damn billionaire.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, when we see it, Esau is being made bare, all right? He's been exposed. So go to Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians. We'll leave it a little bit simple.
This is, we're going to start at 7.
Yeah.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. It says, for the mystery of...
actually, start at verse 3.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right. We, of course, had to fall as a nation. All right. Us, of course, 7 A.D., us as a nation, of course, had these Edomites. All right. You had us, of course, them, as that be when you go into the history, 70 AD, that deals with the Romans, right, besieging Jerusalem with Titus Vespasian and such. All right. You had, of course, us fall away, all right, from our heritage, okay, where, of course, we lost our identity, okay. Now, of course, Yahweh Shemeshai woke us up, and, of course, these Edomites are ruling again, all right, as, this is just a rebirth of the Roman Empire, that deadly wound being healed. You have it where this devil is being revealed now, all right, the son of death, which basically perdition means death, or Moath, all right, and that's all what this damn devil brings with, we how right as I will do that other article another time, because, we at a press for time, because we want to go in, on this damn devil, but, this damn devil go and, bring war, wage war, and on the flip side, try to say that he bringing forth humanitarian aid to a country. But really, he trying to extract his resources and set up corporation and of course, receive all the profit, all right, from it, okay, while killing innocent people, okay. Go on.
Verse 4, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Yeah, and that's what you damn devils do. Y'all, of course, claim that you are the image of the Most High. You're playing yourself as in the Renaissance as, of course, our Lord. All right, but what you did, real Slakia, what you did is you took down the images of the true judge. All right, the true judges, which are the Israelites, starting with our Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, the Most High. Okay, and of course us, the saints, the judges. All right, the Renaissance with your iconoclasm, you painted over, of course, the images in your own likeness. Okay, you of course have committed blasphemy, slander. All right, and of course have deceived the nations, saying that you are the Most High, that you're God to be worshipped. All right.
It says, "Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time." It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work; only he who now letteth will let."
And that's what the Most High is. He's controlling this whole narrative right here before your eyes. All right, revealing you damn devils. All right, in this time. Okay, because the so-called white man. All right. When you go back there, back then, they didn't know they were Edomites at the time. We now know, because we have the whole truth. All right, we prophesy in part, but we got the whole truth. We know who the Edomites are, and it's because it's biblical prophecy being fulfilled. We know these damn devils are not white; they're Edomites. They're red, as brothers been coining them as red Hebrew Edomites. All right, and we are the actual Hebrew Israelites. And despite the fact that we may look like other nations, all right, we are. If our line go back to Jacob and his 12, obviously his 12 sons, we're the Israelites. All right, and we're gonna have a kingdom Ibalam forever, and all Israel gonna be saved in that kingdom. But first, the elect gotta be saved, because it's all about the elect receiving this knowledge first, and that will lead towards the kingdom and such. The kingdom is within us, knowing who our enemy is, okay? And, of course, to conduct ourselves in prudence, This is a low-level thing, you in a little massage parlor with Moabite jaunt in the strip mall, and you a multi-million-dollar man and such. Yeah, in the kingdom, we ain't going to be doing no low-level stuff like that. Our concubines, like they're gonna be in a palace and such. You ain't gonna get no.
We ain't gonna have to pay for a damn thing.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all coming for free.
Yep, it's gonna be for free. Ain't gonna be no $59.
They gonna be happy to do it.
Yep,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. And I mean, like I say, we gonna do it the real way and show you how to really rule. Okay. Why you Edomites be sitting in the field and stuff. You Edomite men. That's on a low level, and I'm gonna laugh and scoff at you in this kingdom too. About this, what you done did. I might whoop your ass just telling you, like, damn, you didn't know better. There's ways, people do things on a higher level, you know what I mean? But that's just what I'm saying, but it is lawful. He could deal with these harlots, but I mean, like I said, on the underlining tip, these Edomites be into whoremongering and stuff, and doing all type of other wicked acts and stuff, We don't know if there was, like I say, some young girl he dealing with that's underage, that's meaning she's he hasn't hit puberty and such. That's what the Edomites be into. All right, so with that, we just gonna call it a lesson. We're gonna give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rahakodash.
Double line said that was an apostle, that great millstone. Peace and salutation to the election. Shalom.
Shalom.